So I ended up getting a key and some love shown from some of the awesome Facepunch devs on the S&box Discord after I typed this message when I didn't win on the raffle for a key. So a huge thank you to Laylad for allowing me a key. You won't regret it. And now that I have access to the game, let's talk about Construct. Hi, I'm Iridium. Today we'll be talking about the comparisons between GM Construct and S&box Construct. I did try taking out the time to see if this video concept hasn't been done yet, but so far the closest I've seen is NoClick making a Gmod and S&box full comparison video, which only had the dark rooms, but that was not the Construct maps itself. So I thought I'd take it upon myself to give you guys an in-depth look while also trying to see some comparisons and differences between the two maps. First off, the comparisons. The map layout in classic GM Construct map consists of one open body of grass, a pond, some vacant and open buildings, the light and dark room, and some other smaller open areas. The total of open, as I say that lightly, or wide open areas on GM Construct is 6. Again, I'm not a level designer, as I'm sure some of the S&box devs are watching this and seething at my pure level design ignorance, but that's fine. The map layout for S&box's Construct map is a bit more different, but also somewhat the same. There's an open body of grass, there's a park now, and a dock with the lovely pond. There's also 4 new locations: the Dark Room Photography Store, the Golden Thread, Lily Street Parking Garage, and the industrial warehouse next to Price Pounder. As I've tried my absolute best to count the amount of open or wide open areas, again, it came out to at least 6, or what I would think would be 6. Now, while mentioning and talking about the layout of the new S&box Construct map can seem a bit odd at first, but its layout is still easy to get used to: the color rooms. The Dark Room Photography Store is a cool and quirky little way to provide a place to put your white and black rooms respectfully. I'm sure the original reason for them was for picture purposes anyways. Going into the dark room, you can't see much of anything, unless you have a flashlight and look up where you can see where all the lights are, and pretty much all of them are off. Still creepy, so let's move on. Then you have the light room.
Ah yes, it seems you've joined us as we've been talking about the light room. As you can see, we have this wonderful exotic looking race car that's been manufactured and created by the wonderful Antique. And for me, I'm also sitting on the only chair to exist on S&box as at the time of this video, cause there's no other method. Also, please face punch, add no collide, and some sort of transparent hider tool. I'd love to be able to sit in a gaming chair. This chair was also made by the legend Exodus, so thank you.
Moving on, the differences. The majority of the differences between the two maps are pretty much what the level designers decided to do with the new S&box Construct map, which was realism and make it British as f. No, I'm not even kidding. It doesn't get any more British than this, and that's coming from an American. Anyways, the 4 new locations are pretty much going to pique your exploration interest, as there's Lily Street Parking Garage, as I mentioned before. I will say this is one of my favorite areas because it looks so good on Source 2 with the lighting and texturing, and I think street parking garages in games look kind of cool. There's also the Golden Thread, as I mentioned, which is a kind of barren at the moment, but it does have a mirror that's not functional yet and a door which you can't go in. Let's talk about the park and pond with the dock. This little area is really nicely designed with benches, trees, and a wooden dock area where you can play in the pond and do whatever you want to do. Last but not least is the industrial warehouse. There's a little bit of some stairs and other cool things in here, but it serves as a nice place to create some stuff in and then run back outside to the rest of the Construct map. Some ideas. These ideas are things that I think would be cool to see. Doesn't mean that they need to be added, but are just concepts. And the reason as to why I'd love to see these ideas come to life on this map is due to more places to explore and create stuff in, just like the regular GM Construct. Another big open dark room. Yes, we already have one, but it could be bigger and creepier just like the one on GM Construct, because you need those moments when you want people to creep themselves out. I'm sure they can already do that with the dark room, but a bigger one would be cool. Some possible locations for this could be under the mill, which is by the bottom of the bridge. That could be cool. Or in one of the small tunnels beside the construction tunnel. I hope I said that right. While there is some similarities between the two maps, there's a lot of different things to expect too. The question is, which one do you prefer? That's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Oh, hey, listen, I have a couple of seconds before the video ends. If you really like what you've seen, check out my channel. And if you have a need for a dopamine rush and have severe ADHD like me, I also have YouTube shorts and other stuff on my channel too. Check it out, all right? Okay, bye.